DeAndre, just what has it been like for you here recently in terms of not playing in the fourth quarter in a couple games, then obviously being a factor in the fourth quarter in other games, the fluctuality of the rotations. Just how have you handled that internally and continue to play?
I feel no way. We're winning. Um, I trust my coaches and I trust my teammates. And whatever is best for the team, I'm with. At the end of the day, we're chasing something bigger. So if coach trusts something to get us a dub, I'm with it. I don't feel no way. I just try to do my best, contribute, contributing the best way I can on or off the court.
Okay, and just a quick follow. Talk with James Jones about your role, and he was saying that no one has heavier expectations on the team than you. Uh, how have you shouldered those duties and responsibilities, this season?
I've always had that chip on my shoulder, holding expectations for myself. So, you know, um, James know I'm the type of player that who can handle the responsibility, and it's something I embrace a lot. And you know, um, I feel great. I come in every day wanting to work, knowing that my team trusts me and they hold me accountable. So just to be the best player I can be. So every day is something for me. All eyes on me.
All right, next up we have Brendan Clean with Forbes, followed by Cody Cunningham.
Hey, DeAndre, just to follow up on that, is it ever is it ever hard for you to, commit to that type of mindset? I mean, I understand you want to win, and that's obviously a big part of basketball, right? But at the same time, does it ever get difficult? Do you ever have to remind yourself of like, okay, here's what we're really here for?
No, not really. Coach Monty brought a culture, where us as a team, we play together, we win together. We have to do it together in order to accomplish hard, or fight over adversity. We can't do it, without each other. And it's a contagious thing where that mindset of not worrying about minutes or not worrying about your playing time and who's playing before you. It doesn't really sink into your head because we're chasing something so bigger than just a win. You know what I'm saying? It's a culture, it's a tradition we're building as a team, and we have a lot of solid guys on this team that is really genuine and that has a lot of gratitude for each other, and that's what Coach Monty spreads, and that's just the team we are.
And if I could just follow up real quick on a positive note, what are you most excited about this second half of the season?
Oh, definitely, controlling our end of the bargain. You know, not letting go, not taking our foot off the pedal at all. Tightening up areas, finishing off games, not letting easy games, blow by us. Not taking games for granted. Every game is serious.
All right, next up we have Cody Cunningham with Suns.com, followed by Cameron Cox.
Hey, DA. You guys have Minnesota in back-to-back nights coming up. Just, something that this team's experienced a few times already this season. Just what are the pros and cons when facing a team in back-to-back games and kind of giving that playoff type of series when it comes to adjustments?
You have to lock in completely. You can't take these games you can't take games like this for granted, and you can't play to the level of the competition. You have to do what you do best as a team, and you have to come out and play. This is the NBA at the end of the day, and guys can play this game of basketball, and you have to come and play and work on things and tighten up things for the long road. And games like this is where we completely lock in and treat it like the bubble. Treat it like playoffs, knowing personnel, knowing teams' tendencies, and just locking in as a team and protecting home.
All right, we have time for two final questions. Next up, we have Cameron Cox with 12 News, followed by Gina Mizell.
Hey, DeAndre, I saw the article in The Undefeated with Marcus Spears, and you talked about what happened over the All-Star break. Congratulations on becoming a dad. Just how much has that changed your life recently? And then, you mentioned that you named him after him. Why did you do that? Or named him after you. Why did you do that?
I did that because it's another chip on my shoulder, leaving something behind. Starting a legacy, and just making sure my son have respect on his name when I'm said and done with this game, on and off the court.
All right, DA, final question comes from Gina Mizell with Suns.com.
Hey, DA, passing along my congrats as well. Congratulations. I'll follow up with what Cam asked first of what's the first week of dad life been like for you?
No sleep. Just, trying to figure out the schedule. Waking up at 3 a.m. and, going back to sleep for another 2 hours, just getting the hang of that. But, I have a team at home that really, helped me out with that. My girl, hold it down for me and make sure I get enough rest for these games.
And then just one basketball question for you. When Coach Monty talks about the defensive end of the floor, he often talks about the stretches where you guys get 3 stops in a row. And just like, that's kind of a big marker for you to do that consistently throughout a game. When you're in the middle of a game, do you even recognize that? Like, okay, we've gotten 2 stops in a row. We've gotten 3 stops in a row. We've gotten 6 stops in a row. Or is that moving too fast and you maybe don't see it till you watch film the next day?
It's really watching film the next day. We're so locked in on just not letting the team score and, protecting our opinion and, just following the defensive agenda and, just following all the protocols that we need to do. But, it's just we come to play hard. We play hard, and that's it's just like practice. You know what I'm saying? So we won't really know until coach really, have a little part in there where he's, exploiting this part of the defense from last night's game.